All right, guys, welcome back into another NBA DFS video. My name is Polzin with 9 to 5 Sports. Going to be getting into this 4-game NBA DFS slate. Going to be touching on the core plays for both FanDuel and DraftKings. Actually going to start with FanDuel. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you guys enjoy this coverage, make sure to like and give us a subscribe to the channel. That helps me be able to help you guys out more. All right, so core play number one for me on FanDuel is going to be Tyrese Maxey. Just at this price point on FanDuel, he's much more appealing at 7.8 instead of being at the 8K level on DraftKings. He's kind of priced at where he should be there. The thing with Maxey that I like is that he kind of had a poor night shooting in his last game, which to me tells me that he's going to have a better night shooting tonight. That's something that I kind of like to chase. We did see the last 3 games, really went off. The games without James Harden, he's been very consistent and solid with the assists and rebounds. We just need the points, the real life points to be there for him, and I think it will be. So on FanDuel, he does make more sense there. And then Kelly Oubre, more the same, where on DraftKings it's just priced up way too much. And for his inconsistency, I guess lately, that would be the biggest worry. Now Terry Rozier is back and healthy, and maybe that's why Kelly Oubre did well last week or last game. I don't know. We'll see. Just to me, like the upside for him with Gordon Hayward still out is going to be worth the risk on FanDuel. Now, on DraftKings, I do think he's priced up too much. Not really worth it there, but you could potentially be getting, let's just say his upside's 40 FanDuel points. We know that. Is it likely? No. But the upside for him to get that is there. And this is already a slate in which it's going to be GPP across the board. Okay, there are no safe plays pretty much. So I'd rather just take a risk on someone that can get there. And then the next 2 plays are going to be players that are just a little bit cheaper on FanDuel than they are on DraftKings. I think they're going to be solid plays, but not exactly plays I'm going out of my way to play. I do like being able to play Porzingis at the power forward spot on FanDuel tonight. That's the biggest thing with him. But we can see, hasn't really been productive. Okay, this is a kind of, you're hoping for 40 FanDuel points play. Okay, maybe gives you 50. That'd be great. And you kind of expect that with Bradley Beal out, but their games have just been ugly lately. Not exactly someone I love, but on the slate, you're not going to have many plays that you love. So same thing with Kyle Kuzma. Now he has been a consistent producer fantasy point wise. He just hasn't been like dominant, hasn't had those big upside games recently, and that's the biggest worry with him. But on FanDuel, he is still pretty cheap. Yes, you want him to get to 30 FanDuel points. Is he going to get that? He hasn't, but at the same time, should be a safe play. And once again, I am fine chasing that upside with him as a play on tonight's slate. On a normal slate, no, but on tonight's slate, yes. And then same thing with Brandon Ingram, a little bit cheaper on FanDuel than he is on DraftKings. Now, he is a safe and consistent fantasy producer pretty much on every slate. So I do like this price point. It is a strong price point. Even if he gives us 36 DK points or FanDuel points on tonight's slate, that's not going to hurt you too much. So yes, he's a player that I'm going to be playing tonight on FanDuel. All right, now switching up, we're going to get into DraftKings. Going to start off with core play number 5 on DraftKings. And really, this is a value core play. I like him because we need to chase and maybe find some sort of value. The reason I won't like him is because I think there are a bunch of center plays that we can end up on tonight's slate, and that's my biggest worry, but we'll start with them. We got Onyeka Okongwu. I think I got it there. He has been someone that has been a strong DK point per minute player thus far this season. He had one bad game recently, and that was against the Pelicans. Okay, didn't really have any rebounds and didn't score many points, but really on this slate, if we can get 16 or so DK points from a guy priced at 3.6, I will take that. With the chance to get 20 DK points, I will take that. Okay. In the last 2 games, he's played well. Against the Bucks, he had 2 putback dunks on Giannis, which was fun. Good for him. And maybe that led to, a couple more minutes in the last game against Utah. Okay. This is a game in which maybe Capella gets into foul trouble against Embiid as well. Maybe John Collins does. And maybe that'll lead to 3 more minutes for him. Just at this price point on this slate in which there are not a lot of underpriced players relative to what they're going to, produce. Like if he gives us 5X, we will take that. If he gives us 6X, we will take that at this price point. So that is why I like him. I want that to be clear. It's not like he's going to break the slate, but he should be a play that's not going to hurt you on the slate, which I will take. And then from there, a very similar play to that is going to be Kyle Lowry. So I would love Kyle Lowry if Tyler Hero is ruled out. Then he becomes just a better, more safe play. But as it sits right now, he has been a very safe and consistent fantasy producer thus far this season. Basically, every game has been right at his average, except for a couple. Okay, literally a couple. One against Toronto and one against Chicago, whatever. Okay. Matchup with Charlotte is going to be a good matchup for him as well. He is someone that I do think is going to be a safe 30 DK point play. And that's really it, guys. If Tyler Hero's out, maybe gets to 40 DK points. It becomes a little bit more intriguing of a play for you. And then from there, sticking with that same game, Bam gets the best matchup on the slate. You look at the center DK point per minutes given up by Charlotte is 1.34, which is the highest on the slate. So Bam gets the best matchup on the slate. So if he gets like 30 to, his 38 minutes that he's been getting, yes, we should be getting around 40 DK points from him. He should be a very strong price point play. I feel confident about him, not hurting us, but I also do feel pretty confident about him helping us on the slate as well. And then this next play is, I don't know what to think about. I like the price points. Okay. He is shooting the ball a lot. Spencer Dinwiddie here gets a terrible matchup with Dallas. It's just a game that you don't really want to be chasing. It has like the lowest over and under by like 10 points. Okay. So not exactly a game you want to be chasing, but the minutes has been there. The production has been there for him. One bad game over his last 5 games. And heck, I would even take 27 DK points from him on this slate with the upside to give us 40 DK points. Now, coming in off of a back-to-back, did have a great night shooting. Maybe that continues, maybe it doesn't. I do think we're going to get around 30 DK points from him, so we'll take that. And then the last core play on tonight's slate is going to be Tobias Harris. Just not priced up enough on DraftKings. Now on FanDuel, they price corrected. They did a good job. The 2 games without James Harden thus far, he's went for 42 and 46 DK points. Just been playing very solid basketball. Rebounds continue to be there. The assists continue to be there for him, a little bit more. And the points continue to be there for him. So he should be a very safe play for you, like 35 DK point play for you with the upside to give you over 40 DK points. So yes, Tobias Harris on the slate, I think is going to be a very strong price point play for you. He is someone that I'm going out of my way to play. All right, that's all I have for you guys for this video. Actually, let's go to the end screen here. Let's go to the end screen. All right, that's all I have for you guys for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. That helps me be able to help you guys out. If you guys want to become a 9-to-5 member, get access to the NBA DFS DraftKings lineup optimizer. That's available for the 9-to-5 members. Now, the 9-to-5 membership is geared up to be a golf package. It's a premium golf package. That's all the data that you'd want for you, and it's already curated for that week's tournament. But I do have add-ons, which is the NBA add-on, and then the NFL add-on, which also includes a DraftKings lineup optimizer for people that want it. All right, if you guys want access to that, links in the description below. But if not, thanks for watching, and let's have a good slate. And as always, let's keep cashing.